The one other boys thing I want to ask you, and I know you've resisted, and I understand why, like you don't want to get into the Trump comparisons of Homelander. But the curious thing though now is this is for the first time you're shooting this in real time where he's in office, and
Mhm.
this shit is happening in real time outside our windows.
Well,
That
he was
mu
actually in office the first time as well. We started in 2018.
Oh, is it that far? Oh, okay, you're right. It was that far
Yeah,
back.
we
You're right.
started
Apologies.
2018
Yeah, yeah,
and no, you're good. I think it was a very different kettle of fish.
yeah.
Uh, times have changed, and there's been a bunch of time in the middle. What was your question though? Sorry.
No, I guess my question generally is like when stuff is happening in real time on our, X feed outside our window, does that change? I mean, this is a show that seems somewhat reactive to the world we're living in.
Yeah.
Has that been kind of like an ongoing dialogue of like how we react to what's going on in the real world in this season, or
Um, it's over to the writers in that respect. I don't dabble in that much. I sort of, my career is not for Republicans or Democrats. It
right,
is my career is for everyone.
right,
As Michael Jordan said back in the day, Republicans buy sneakers too. I'm not,
right,
and frankly, that would be way outside my purview to be in that lane and start deciding what people should or shouldn't think um, and what they should and shouldn't express. So when that comes up in the show, I consider it my job to really, whilst I understand people's motives, my job is about the character.
yeah,
All I'm really interested in and what I drill into is, does this feel right for this character in this moment? Like him taking the White House is actually nothing to do with the real world. That is the natural progression of where this character started off in season one.
right. You can't play satire. You can only play the actions and motivations of the character.
I'm
Yeah,
doing what's doing right for the character, and sometimes, and Eric would testify to this, when it's when it's gotten too close to something, I think, yeah, we don't need to, like that doesn't feel like it's in our world. I'm happy to voice it, and he's really receptive to that stuff as well. So it's a pretty harmonious, fluid arrangement in that respect. But yeah, I mean, again, in terms of like going into the White House, that this character started off wanting to put Soups in the military, and then he's always had a complex and wanting to control and all that. That's the next step. That's the next obvious step, was to get into that, and so it is. I'm aware of it, but it's not something I lean into personally.
I get it. I get
Yeah.
it.